Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Lecturer Miss Nunun Indrasari MPD and all my beloved friends. First of all, let us thanks to Allah who has given us the mercy and blessings until we can meet together in this virtual to language testing meeting today. Secondly, may salawat and salam be upon the Prophet Muhammad SAW, who has guided us from the darkness into the brightness. Well, we are from group 9. We are gonna presentation today is about language testing skills reading. Previously, let me introduce my team. My name is Yeni Sulistiawati as moderator and the last speaker. And my friend is Shinta Sela as the first speaker. Well, class, let's open our meeting today by saying Basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you. For the next agenda is presentation session. For the first turn will be given by Shinta Sela as the first presenter. Okay. Shinta Sela, time is yours.
Okay, I will explain the first material. What is reading? Reading is a skill or ability to understand what you read. And reading, sometimes you have difficulty understanding what is conveyed by the author from the text that has been conveyed by him. Well, through this ability, a person can understand what the author meant by his own meaning from the text that has been read. Whether it is in English or Indonesian, you will surely find some texts that are difficult to understand. It could be new vocabulary or the meaning behind the text. Through reading comprehension slowly, you can understand it well and rewrite the article according to your understanding. Purpose of reading. Reading aims to test your ability to understand, interpret, and analyze text or readings on various topics. The importance of reading. Here are some of the benefits that you can get if you master that skill. Able to understand, analyze, and respond to document and written communication in the workplace. Improve writing skills so that it will look clear and effective. Can improve reading focus for a long time. Good reading comprehension can make you look professional and reading activity feel more enjoyable. Types of reading. 1. Intensive reading. Intensive reading is reading the text or some parts of the reading. In this reading activity, a student read a text to gain knowledge or analysis. The purpose of this reading activity is to read a source text. This reading activity is intensive reading, which is done by looking for specific information. In essence, students read to gain knowledge. Example, Lemurs read short text and place events in chronological order or sequentially. 2. Intensive reading. Intensive reading material can be selected at the lowest difficulty level of intensive reading. The purpose of intensive reading is to train students to write directly and fluently in the target language for enjoyment, without the help of other teacher. Example, a teacher gives a short story to students but does not give them any assignment, only asks them to read and listen.
Well, I'm gonna continue our material today, types of reading, and the third is a lot reading. Reading a lot has a very important role in the world of teaching English. Teachers must know that teaching reading a lot must be given at the main level because this type of reading activity is the basis of our pronunciation. And for the example is when a teacher distributes books to children, they learn to think and act like good readers without realizing it. You can help them get more information. And the last is silent reading. Silent reading is a very important skill in teaching English. This reading activity should be used to improve students' reading skills. Silent reading is done to get a lot of information. The teacher should make the students read quietly so that the students can read without any hindrance. For the example is when you want to apply this in the classroom, the teacher must encourage students to have the ability to sit and silently read the text with full concentration. How to improve reading skills? There are several ways you can do to improve reading skills. The first one is add vocabulary. The first way to improve reading skills is to increase vocabulary. Vocabulary is one of the keys for someone to understand the content of the text written by the author. Every day, try to add vocabulary that you don't understand, whether it's Indonesian or English. A simple way to increase vocabulary is to keep reading, whether it's articles, novels, and others. Well, then there is a vocabulary that you don't understand. Write it down on a cell phone or paper note. This will help you to remember the vocabulary you just learned. And the second is summarize what you read. In addition to increasing vocabulary, a powerful way to improve reading skills is to make a summary of what you read. Read an article, then make a summary of it. This will help you to remember what points you have read from the text. In addition, this method also ensures whether you really understand what you have read or not. And last is find the main idea. Determining the main idea in one paragraph can help you to understand the points of what the author wants to convey through the article. If you want to improve your reading skills, one way is to read articles often. Then look for the main idea of each paragraph. Do this regularly. Gradually, your reading ability will improve. Well, and last material is reading assessment. First one is know how much they can comprehend. Students need to monitor their own comprehension when they complete activities and reread previously read text, but which are shown to them in an incomplete format. This encourages students to use their memories and also search the text for meaning or including perhaps the missing meaning. In these activities, students have to understand what they read in order to be able to correctly complete the text. Next is use graphic organizers. At the sentence level, students are regularly asked to recreate sentences that have become mildly putting them in order to make the text meaningful and logical. This activity focuses students on the syntactical structure of a sentence and how it is put together to make sense. And third is answer questions. At the text level, students need to answer questions about text in order to learn more about what they have read. The next is ask questions. Students show that they understand a text not just by being able to answer questions about it, but also to generate questions about the text. Asking questions such as who, what, when, where, why, and how helps readers get meaning out of a text. And last is recognize story structure. Students learn about story structure by completing sequencing activities and being able to reorder stories into their correct order. Well, that's all we can inform to you. And finally, we are come to the last agenda. We would like to say thanks for Miss Nunun Indrasari and all of the participants who want to watch this video. Let's close our meeting today by saying Hamdalah, Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Hopefully the presentation will give benefit for us. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.